channel. My name is Bernadette and I help women overcome back pain. And today we are going to do some awesome exercises for flexibility, mobility and strength. If you are pregnant and you are in your third trimester, please do make sure that you stay hydrated. Don't lay down on your back, or if you lay down on your back, prop yourself up with a couple of pillows. And avoid any exercises where you cannot keep your balance. It's really important. Thank you. And we are going to use some props today. I use a belt. You can use any belt. This is a yoga belt, but you don't have to have a yoga belt. You can just use your regular belt. And 2 water bottles will do too. I have dumbbells. They are 3 pounds each. Again, you don't have to use any weights. But obviously you can. And if you need something under your knees or under your wrist, you can use a blanket. Okay? So let's start. We are going to start on the mat, kneeling. And then how about some cat and cow? That always feels good. So push your t-shirt up to the ceiling. And then drop the t-shirt back down and look up. So this is when you can use the blanket under your knees if you need it. And what I also like to do is folding my mat if you have a mat, but don't worry, if you don't have a mat, just use again a blanket or even a chair to elevate your hands. And then have your hands on the side or on the side this way, fingertips are going out, and just keep doing the cat stretch. So what we want is to stretch as far as we can up to the sky. You can even pause here and then drop it and then look up. And send your t-shirt up as far as you can and then drop it back down. And of course we can add to this. So what we can do is when you are sending your t-shirt up, you can hover the knees and drop the knees and look up. This is optional, you don't have to do it. This puts a little bit more load on your low back, it strengthens it, but please remember we don't want you to be in pain. If the pain is tolerable, yes, absolutely do it. But if it's not, then no point doing it. So just go back and drop your knees down. Very good. Let's do a couple of more. Nice. Now from here, we are going to do a circle. We're gonna sit back on our heels and look towards that right hand, or the hand is behind you, and then come back. And now the other side. And come back. And we are keep alternating. Now, if for some reason you cannot kneel, okay, you can do this on a chair or on a couch. So how you can do it, so kind of like go over your legs and then send one arm back behind you and then back. Very good. So we always have options, and if you cannot kneel, this is the version for you. And another version would be standing, but requires your quads to work, right? So it's less of a stretch this way. And we include this time your quadriceps. Very good. I'm gonna go back because it feels so good this way. Very good. One more each side. Nice. Sit back on your heels. Drop your head. Rise up onto your knees. Drop the pelvis. Bend the elbow. Extend. and then sit back and up, bend the elbow, extend. Very good. Again, we have options, okay? You can do this standing, okay? So sending your booty back, dropping, bend, extend. Find an empty wall in your home. I barely have any. Or you can elevate your hands. So sitting back on your heels, rising up, bend the elbow, extend. Okay? So these are the versions again you can do. Keep going and do at least 10 to 15, please. Okay, I'm gonna go back on the mat. And if you don't feel like dropping your pelvis all the way, you don't have to. You can just stay up here, lower a lift, and then come back, okay? And if you would like to make it a little bit more challenging, you can always lift your knees up and do the push-up, okay? I am not going to stop you. You do you, okay? We're gonna do 2 more. And 1. Very good. And then from here, bring your knees and your hands very close together, okay? And now we are going to lift up and then lower down. You can even just hover for the first couple times just to have a feel of this. And again, you can elevate your hands. You can even use 2 yoga blocks or make a fist. Be on your knuckles. And then slowly try to stretch your legs all the way as far as you can. Okay, as always, we have options. I'll show you how it's done with your hands elevated. So you can soften your knees, go as far as you can, and then stretch out. Okay, you can even be on your forearms. So what we want is to stretch the back and your thighs, and it feels so good on the back. Very good. I'm going to go back on the mat. Very good. On the next one, we're going to stay up. Walk your hands towards your feet. And then stand all the way back up. Very good. Now, we're going to roll down. Try to touch your toes. If you can't, no problems. You can even soften your knees. Down. And up. You can even look behind you. Very good. I show you how it's done seated. Okay, you sit and just go forward, go over your legs, sit up and open the chest, look up to the sky and then go down again. And then up. Very good. Again, if the pain is not tolerable, don't do the exercise. Do the modification, right? Very good. I'm gonna go back on the mat. Now, we have those weights or your water bottle. So we can use them now if you would like to, if you think it is okay with you. So we're gonna roll down, touch your toes again, and then roll all the way up. Very good. Down and up. And you may soften your knees. Let's do 2 more. And 1. Beautiful. Nice. Now we are going to stay up and let's do some squats. Okay, so from here, I like to have my legs wide and I rotate my feet out to the side. You decide how you like to do squats. And I go all the way down as far as I can. And then I stand up, okay? Usually people tend to have more range of motion when they rotate, when they turn their feet out, or you can even elevate your heels, okay? With something that you have at home. You can even use the edge of a mat to elevate the heels, okay? But usually when I turn my feet out, it helps me a lot. Okay, we're gonna do a couple of more. Again, you go as far as you can. You can hold on to a sturdy piece of furniture and then you can just go down again as far as you can. You can use the arms. And we can also do sit to stand. Again, you can use your hands. That's why you have them, right? But of course, it's more challenging if you don't. So it's up to you. Okay, and now we are going to move to single leg. Now, you can give it a try. And if this is not for you yet, then keep doing the regular squats. Otherwise, we're gonna do 10 on one side. We have 7 more. And 3 more. One. Let's do the other side. Okay, so switch. And you might find that one side is easier than the other, and that's completely normal. Again, if this is not for you, do regular squats. We have 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And if this was too easy for you, you can find a piece of furniture which is lower, and that makes it a little bit harder for you. Okay? Perfect. Now from here, we're gonna roll down, walk your hands out. Very good. Drop your knees. And now we are going to slide the right arm, left leg, and then lift up, and then bring it back. And now we are doing the other side, and then bring it back. Very good. Now, if you would like more, what we're gonna do is when you lift the arm and the leg, you're gonna look up to the sky and then bring it back. Again, that's more a load for your back. And another option would be lift the arm and the leg up, bring the elbow and the knee together under your belly, and reach out again. And we are not stopping. Do 8 on this side. And 8 on the other side. But if you can't, and if it's not for you today, just keep doing this version. That's absolutely okay. Okay? Otherwise, we're gonna switch and then do 8 on this side too. Very good. Okay? And then from here, lay down on your tummy. Have your hands right in front of your shoulders. And then we are going to push our chest up and look up. And then lower the chest down. Now, you can play how much you stretch you want with how you position your hands. If your hands are closer to your body, you are going to have a deeper stretch. Okay? And if it is further away from you, it's less of a stretch. Okay? Very good. I like a deeper stretch today. And you can pause there, find your rhythm. Two. And 1. Very good. Now, bring your hands against your forehead. And then lift the chest and then lower the chest. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Now, if this is too heavy for you, keep your hands, your forearms down, and then just lift and lower. Okay? If this is too easy for you, then reach your arms out straight and then lift and lower. Lift and lower. Okay? Three, 2. On the next one, lift up and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. And now we are going to turn onto our back. Very good. And then from here, support your head with your hands. And then we're just gonna lift the chest and lower the chest. Lift and lower. Very good. You are more than welcome to stay here. Or when you lift your chest, you can lift one leg and bring one knee towards your chest. And then when you lower the chest back down, lower the leg. Bring the knee close to your chest and then drop it. Very good. You can do this. Or you can have both legs up in a tabletop position. Just make sure that you are pushing your t-shirt down on the mat. Very good. We can even move both legs towards your chest and away from you. Very good. But bear in mind that this puts more a load on your back. And again, if it is tolerable, do it. If it's not, then don't do it. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Lower your feet down. Bring your feet close to your booty, very close to your booty. Arms by your side, and now we are just going to lift the pelvis and then lower it back down. And lift and lower. And lift and lower. Okay? Now you're more than welcome to stay here, or we can lift one leg up in the air. You can even just hover. It doesn't have to be a big movement, or you can go all the way up. It is up to you. Gonna do 10 on this side. Again, if you can't yet do this version, no problems. Put your foot down and just keep doing with both legs. That's okay. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we are going to switch. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. And then we have 7 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Now, have your arms by your side very wide. We're gonna drop the knees side to side, and we're gonna look to the opposite direction. Very good. You can do this with your legs up in the air. You can even stretch your legs straight. But again, be careful, this puts more load on your back. And you can even do this one seated. So you have your legs in front of you and just go side to side. This is also an option for you. Very good. And now we are going to sit up and stand up. And then from here, again, you can do the squats holding onto a piece of furniture. Or you can do your squats on your mat, going as far as you can. And you can even do sit to stand. You can use your arms. You can use the arms to help you, or your hands to help you to come up. That's absolutely fine. Very good. But if you would like more, let's do those single leg. They call it kind of like a pistol squat. We have 7 more. 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's switch. Keep this leg straight, and then up and down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Let's stay up standing. Spread your legs out very wide, or as wide as you wish. Arms up and out to the side, and we're just gonna rotate the chest side to side. Now, if you have weights, you can use them, but be careful, it is more load for your shoulders and for your back too. So you don't have to use your weights or even your water bottles. Okay? I'm gonna put these down. Okay? So rotation is again important to mobilize your spine. And you can play with how much you move. Okay? If it doesn't feel good for you, you don't move as much, you reduce the range of motion. Very good. Okay? Now from here we're gonna do side bending. Okay? Side to side. Nice. So again, we can go back and use the weights. Okay, but again, more load. We can do 10 on this side and 10 on the other side. Again, you can do this seated. Okay, you don't have to stand. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. And let's do the other side. Again, you don't have to use weights, especially if the pain is not tolerable. Okay, don't do it, please. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay. Stand up with your feet hip distance apart. We're gonna roll down, walk yourself out into a plank. You can drop the pelvis, you don't have to look up. Send your booty up, walk your hands back, and stand back up again. And we're gonna do it again. Roll down. Okay, another option would be drop your knees. Okay, sit back, walk your hands back, and then stand up. Okay, you may drop your knees, no problems. You do you. Okay, walk your hands out, drop. Okay, walk your hands back, and then stand up. Very good. You can do this seated. So sitting again, and then just look up, stand up. Okay, so sit down, roll down, very good. You don't have to go out. Come up, and then stand up. Very good. Down, beautiful. Come back, stand up, and look behind you. Very good. We're gonna do 2 more like that on this mat. And then 1 more. And on the last one, we're gonna stay down. Very good. Drop your knees. Sit back on your heels. And now it is stretching time. So you can use your belt now, because now we are going to stretch our pelvis too. So what you're gonna do is you are going to bring your left foot in front of your right thigh, and the reason I would like to use the belt, it is going behind your thigh, and kind of like just pull this whole shape towards your chest as far as you can. Okay, and then we are kind of like gonna go side to side a little bit. Very good. Beautiful. Nice, and hold it for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. And now this goes. Now the sole of the foot is going to be in this belt, around this belt. Very good. And stretch your hamstrings. Very good. And then we can move the legs side to side a little bit too. What you can also do is cross your body and go as far as you can and just hold it. You can, of course, bend your knee too. Very good. And now we are going to do the other side. Have this around your thigh. Very good. And let's move side to side. Actually, I just realized I'm doing the same side, so let me switch. Okay, now I'm good. Now I'm gonna be even. Nice. Beautiful. And now we are going to stretch the hamstrings. You can stay here or you can cross your body. You don't have to. Very good. Nice. And now we are going to sit up and then have this again around the sole of the foot. Hold on very tight and we're just gonna go over your legs. Now you can have your spine flat and then look up, or you can go over and drop your head and stay and breathe. One more breath. And then very slowly come all the way back up. And I hope you enjoyed today's class, and I hope to see you soon again. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.